Hi everybody, this is Azariel Flame here with Northwich Magic Co. Thank you for tuning into our channel. And today we are going to be continuing with our Magical Basics Magic 101 series. So if that sounds good to you, please stick around and we will get to the next video, which is going to be covering an invocation of the elements through your central energy column. So this will be moving on from our last video where we were creating sacred space. Now we are going to fill ourselves with the energy of the elements and charge our energy bodies, and then be able to use that energy to then strengthen our sacred space, our circles, our shields, and whatever else. So stay tuned if that sounds good to you, and we will talk to you after the intro. All right, so if you've been following along, you should have now learned to ground and center. You should have learned to create sacred space. You should have learned how to channel basic energy. So now what we are going to do is a method that I like to call the witch's cauldron. So what this is doing is this is using various energy centers in our body where the elements tend to propagate for most people. This will be a little bit different than other systems. If you follow the Kabbalistic tree of life, it'll be different than those correspondences. If you follow the chakra system of the 7 chakras, that'll be different than that. This is basically what you could consider a 5 chakra system. And basically the elements are lined up in an alchemically sound way in our bodies. And from what I have discovered over the years of doing elemental attunements and elemental work on people is that these are the main centers where the elements tend to propagate in the body. At least in my experience. Now, this is not the be-all end-all for all systems. So keep that in mind, but it does work. I have many clients who use this practice and it works great for them. I have done hundreds of elemental attunements, and out of almost all of them, this is how the elements have ended up in the body. This has been verified through using 3D aura imaging software and using some biomarker stuff that then shows where the energy goes in the body. So it's a really cool new technology that's out that we're using in the energy healing fields so that we can actually watch in real time as we're putting energy into people's bodies, and it actually shows on the monitor, which is super cool. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get to how this works. So think of the witch's cauldron as an actual cauldron inside your body. So it's going to be sitting on the earth. Then from the earth, we are going to have the fire burning underneath. Then from there, we are going to have the water in the cauldron. Then we are going to have that water boiling up as smoke going out the chimney as air. And then from the air, we are going to go into spirit. Now, you would think that if you're going to do this, that you would need to light the fire, right? But that is wrong. If you just light a fire in a house that doesn't have a cleaned out chimney, you are going to smoke yourself out and you are going to get sick and you could possibly die. Now, this is not super dangerous. You're not going to die. What ends up happening is if you work from the bottom up, you end up filling your body and your energy body full of this energy, and it's got nowhere to go. And so what that can do is it can cause stagnation of the energy in your body. It can cause blockages. It can create a whole bunch of problems. So when you're first starting these practices, it's the best idea to work from the top down. You want to open up your spiritual chimney, so to speak, so that then you can allow the elements to work through your body. Now, eventually, over time, you're going to be able to do top down, bottom up, whatever. Once your energy body has been worked with and has been opened, then you can kind of do it however you want. But for right now, you guys are new practitioners, at least I'm assuming if you're watching this 101 video series. And if not, this would be a good refresher for you, and it could be a new technique that you haven't tried before. Now, this is very similar to a technique that is taught in the Golden Dawn and in ceremonial magic circles, and that technique is called the middle pillar. So if you've ever done the middle pillar exercise, this is a very similar version. We are going to be using a word of power. We're using E-A-O, so that would be I-A-O in the Latin letters. What this word of power stands for is Isis, Apophis, and Osiris. So there's a whole bunch that you can learn about this word of power. There is a ton to it, but for our purposes right now, suffice it to say that Isis is life, Apophis is death, and Osiris is rebirth. So we're essentially going to be blasting the stagnant energies out of our energy centers, and then we are going to be clearing them, and then we are going to be refilling them and rebirthing them with new, more powerful energy, is kind of the visualization that I get in my head when I do it. So basically what you're going to do is your spirit center is the crown of your head. Okay, so you're going to be focusing there. Then from there, we're going to go down to the air center, which is the throat. And then we're going to focus there. And then from there, we are going to go to our heart center, or the center of our chest, which is the water center. Then from there, we're going to go to the navel, and that's your belly button. And right behind that is where your fire center is. And then below that, we're going to have the earth center at the perineum. So if you don't know what the perineum is, it's that space in between your genitals and your anus. So right in the middle, there's no nice, easy way to say that. That's where your perineum is. So that's your earth center in what we're going to be doing. So what I want you to do is you are going to ground and center to begin with. If you don't know how to do that, I will bloop that up here. Then from there, we are going to turn on the energy flow for your witch energy, coming down from the heavens, down into the earth, filling up the earth, coming back up through our body, back up to the heavens. And then we're going to expand that energy out, create sacred space, and banish. You're going to be noticing a sphere of energy all the way around you. And then what I want you to do is really focus on feeling that sphere of energy around you. I want you to feel the front, the back, the right, the left, above, below. Really feel this whole sphere of energy and really visualize that energy coming from the heavens, through your body, down through your crown, through your central core, down through your feet, down into the earth, filling the entire earth up with light, coming back up through your body, and then going to your center of your heart center here and expanding out, and really feel that energy get as dense as possible if you can. Okay, and then once you have established this sacred space and you can actually feel it all around you, this is an energy circle, is basically what you've done. You've created a little bubble for you to work in where no negativity can come in, only positivity can go out, and only things that you invite into this circle can now enter. So this is the most basic sacred space and circle that you can possibly have. Once you have achieved this, I want you to visualize the energy coming down from the heavens and stopping at the crown of your head in a brilliant ball of energy. This is your spirit center. And I want you to focus this energy at your crown and visualize it as brightly as you can. Now, this might turn purple for some people. This might turn white for some people. Just allow the energy to do what it does for now. All I want you to do is feel the energy there. Feel the energy ball. Okay, and then once you've established this sphere of energy, you're going to vibrate E-A-O. And it should sound something like E-A-O. Then once you've done that, you're going to move and focus your energy. It's coming down in a column. You've got your ball here now. That column is continuing to move down to your throat center. It's creating a ball of energy at your throat. Once you've established that ball of energy, you're going to once again vibrate E-A-O. Once you've done that, you're going to move down to your heart center, your center of water. So you've got air, spirit up here, air at your throat, water at your chest. You're going to visualize that ball of energy there, vibrate E-A-O again. Then you're going to move down to your belly button. You're going to visualize a ball of energy there, and you're going to vibrate E-A-O. And then you're going to move down to your perineum, and you're going to visualize the ball of energy, and you're going to vibrate E-A-O again. So now you should have breathed in and felt spirit here, vibrated it with E-A-O, and filled spirit energy here. You should do the same here with air. You'll feel it fill with air energy. You'll vibrate it and you will fill it with energy in the sphere. You will do the same for water. You will feel that water energy come in. You will vibrate it and clear it. And then you will move down to your fire center. Feel fire there. And then you will vibrate it and clear it. Then you will move down to your earth center and you will vibrate it and you will clear it and you will feel the earth there. So now focus on these feelings when you're doing this. You want to feel the energy of those elements. How do they feel to you? Air is kind of windy and wispy, and I think of clouds moving and smoke rising and things like this come to mind. Water is like the ocean and waves, and you can feel the spray of the sea on your face as you're doing it. And for your fire, you can feel the radiating heat and the light and the brightness and all of that goes with that. And with the earth, you can feel the grounding and all of that. And really feel everything you can. Try and fill these in with your senses. How does it smell? How does it taste? How does it sound to you? Focus on all of this as you're doing it. Try and fill in as much information as you can as you're creating these balls. And you should have now a shaft of light going through your whole body with these 5 centers illuminated with balls of energy. Once you've got that, you're going to continue to run the energy through your body, down into the earth, fill the earth up, back up through your body, all the way to the top, and then you are going to fill your body with that energy of all 5 of the elements. And then once you've got that, you're going to push those out and create a shield around you of all of these elements around you. And this is a practice that you can do every day. Now, once you've got that down, there is another part called the circulation of the light. So once you've established all of this and you've got the elements around you and everything, then what I want you to do is you're going to have that energy coming down into your body, down to your feet. Once you've got it down to your feet, you're going to then go around your body, move the energy around your body, counterclockwise 3 times. Once you've done that, you're going to go up your back and down the front, and up your back and down the front. And you're going to do that 3 times. And then you're going to visualize it coming up the middle and parting out from your crown down to your feet, out like this 3 times. And then once you've done that, you're going to spin it counterclockwise like a tornado, coming up through the center of your body, up into the air, and then it's going to rain down the energy upon you. Okay, and then once you've done this, you can then ground and center one more time, and then you're done the exercise. And so that is what I call the witch's cauldron exercise. And this is for building up the elemental energies in your energy body, your physical body, and this will allow you to open up all of your magical senses over time. Okay, so try this out. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/NorthWitchCo. We are on social media, on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook as NorthWitchCo or Northwitch Magic Co. Check us out there. Thank you for tuning into our video and have a fantastic day. I hope this helps you to ignite the light within. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.